What is up? It's your boy in here bringing to you guys a brand new freaking video, man. So look, listen. Today we got a pretty good one because we're going to be installing sequential turn signals onto the Tacoma. So if you don't know, the Tacoma 2020 still comes with the regular halogen lights unless you get the upgraded package. I didn't get the upgraded package, so we went out of our way and bought one for $50 and it did the job just great. Before we get started, make sure to leave an early like. So we're going to do installation, then we're going to talk a little bit more about it. So let's get right into it now.
Alrighty, so there she is. Super excited. It's currently nighttime, so I'm not installing these tonight, but I will be installing these tomorrow, so I'm super stoked. And this is what I like about this set. It comes with the actual tools. So if you don't have tools, you don't have to worry, everything comes included. I literally cannot wait for this to be installed. Alright, so we're about to start with removing the actual plastic cap just so that, you know, we can get on to the goodies on the inside and do what we got to do. If you buy the products that are linked down below, you'll get this tool right here, which in my opinion is like a game changer. Super good because it's plastic. It's not going to damage this. It's easier to start right here in this area and then move away as you go. So you're going to want to start in here and just kind of get this part out. And you're just going to go along the sides and kind of just pop it out. Alright, let me give you guys a closer look. So you're going to pop it out like that, and that's where you know you're in good shape. Once you get it out there, there's now a gap right here. You're going to want to get in there and kind of just keep on going the same way you were just doing. Sometimes it helps if you pull it with your hand, but just know your hands are a lot stronger than you think, and it could snap something very fast. The panel that's closest to your door, there's two little grips. I'm going to show them to you now. Those I feel like hold the most tension at first. So I'd take off this corner. As you go through, you're going to want to come to this side and you're going to pop off this side, and that's going to give you the most wiggle room. Then you just have to do your best to kind of just go in throughout the rest and get everything else off. So as you saw, just trying to wiggle it out. This is like the worst one that you have to deal with. Definitely holds on there super tight and it does not let go. But once you get this bad boy out of there, you're in good shape and you're ready to rock and roll. Now we're on to the actual insides. This is fairly easy, just a Phillips screwdriver. 2 screws, doesn't take very much effort inside of here. And then one more. If it's easier for you, I recommend taking a picture before you take everything out. That way you can just remember. But if you feel like you got good enough memory and you think you can do it, then you should be able to do it no problemo. There's this little clip here that's not giving you much room to take this out. And there's also this clip right here. So that clip, I take it out first. It's fairly simple. So with the same tool, just to make this easier, you're going to want to pinch down with one hand. And with the other hand, you're going to want to get in between and kind of just get it off of that there. So hold on. You have to show. So like this. So this was in there. You pinch it on one side and you just pop it out the other side like that. And then you have these 2 cables. These cables are to the actual turn signal itself. You just want to take those off of there. It is a little bit tight, but don't worry, you're not going to break anything, I hope. And then you just wiggle this out here. And now you got this. All you have to do is push down right here. And it has a little clip. Don't pull on the cables, pull on the actual plastic itself. And then that comes off, this goes in the trash. If you got the ones that I linked in the description, it comes like this. It comes with the plastic wrap on it. That way when you peel this off, there's no scratches on it. Now I do recommend making sure it works before you turn it on, before you put everything back, because I did it on the other side already and didn't realize that it wasn't plugged in the right way. So make sure before you put everything back together, you turn the truck on and just double check it.
Yeah.
I use this part to help you line it back up and make sure everything's good. You're gonna want to put it in, I put it in around this way, and this square needs to line up in this area. Then once you have it like somewhat lined up, you're gonna want to pop that original, these two little clips, you're gonna want to put the clips through there. That grips the turn signal a little bit better and doesn't let it move around as much. Then you're gonna want to make sure everything's sat in pretty good. This is very important. That's what doesn't let water go through and keeps all the dirt and all that other crap you don't want inside your turn signal from getting in. So make sure that it's in. You should not be able to see it down here. You should not be able to see it at all right here. If you see it, like I do a little bit here, that's no bueno. Now you have this extra cable, so you're gonna want to just make sure, don't like jam it in somewhere random, but make sure that it's not like extremely loose either. Should be able to go in there fairly easily without being too much of a bother. All right, so now that you have everything sat and comfortable and you feel like it's going to be a good fit, you're going to want to go ahead and put the screws in. This kind of tightens it obviously, but make sure that everything is good to go and there's not going to be any shaking or rattling when you're driving around, and you don't have to worry about it again. So once it's right there, you don't need to put any more pressure. You're good to go. There's no moving at all on that thing. Now you can move on to the best part of this all. Final step, you're gonna put this inside of here. Get that main one in all the way, and then you can start on this side and just kind of feel around, kind of just putting pressure down, and it snaps into place. You just gotta work with it. And then just go over it one more time just to make sure that there's no loose spots. Should lock in fairly simple, and you're good to go. Just double check everything, make sure it's not loose. Alrighty, so now we're inside the truck. You can't really see it from here. If you turn on turn signal, you can't ever see it. Well, I mean, I guess you can from how bright it is. The ones that I have linked in the description, on the reviews, there was actually one that said that the blind spot monitoring didn't work. So I just want to take a look at that, but first, oh, look at that one. He has he had the Raptor light. Alrighty, so you can see the LED lights are a lot better. They're a lot stronger, and of course a car's coming this way. As you can tell, it looks a lot better. I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like in the back, but now we're about to test the blind spot monitoring and see if that works good. Alrighty, so we're gonna turn blind spot monitoring on. As you can see, it's on, and we're gonna drive a little bit. My girlfriend's gonna record and see once somebody's on our side, if it actually picks it up and if it helps me with my blind spot by monitoring it. For it to work.
Okay, don't go yet. Oh, sure. Yeah, it worked.
Now that he's past us.
Yeah. Yeah, it was turned on. Yeah, it works.
Okay, cool.
Yay!
So that's a success.
Alrighty, so we ended up testing out the turn signals a little bit longer, and it does work. The blind spot monitoring does work. Now, if you don't know why I was checking that out, one of the reviews actually stated that it doesn't work, but after further review, it does actually work. Other than that, I think it's a really good mod that you should definitely do to your Tacoma just to spice things up a little bit, because it definitely looks a lot cooler and they're a lot brighter than the stock one. I feel like they make a big difference and they make the car look cleaner if you're trying to get rid of the chrome. Real quick before we end this video, I hope you guys did enjoy, so please leave a like, a comment, and a subscription. I wanted to shout out two people because they actually gave me the idea to do this. I'm gonna butcher the names horribly. I'm just gonna say the easiest part of the name that's in the name, but I'm also going to put them on the screen right about now. So shout out to Osiris and Pyro for giving me the idea to do this. They actually linked it down below, but I'll link it in the description so you guys can go check it out. If you guys want to buy these, they're pretty cheap. They ran me around $52 and they make a big difference on the outside of your truck. But again, please leave a like, a comment, a subscription. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate if you help me with that. So other than that, man, it's been your boy. I'm out like an Audi. I'll see you tomorrow. Cinco de Malo. Peace.